Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Today we're going to take a look at some figures from the vintage collection, and we're going to kick things off with some characters from Return of the Jedi. Now this particular figure is the Celestian co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon during the Battle of Endor, and he is a really cool figure for quite a minor character in a lot of ways. It's this guy, Nien Nunb, quite a, as I said, minor character in some ways, plays a pivotal role in the Battle of Endor but doesn't have a whole lot of screen time. But he is a much needed upgrade over a previous figure. We haven't actually seen a version of Nien Nunb in this outfit since the Power of the Force days back in the 1990s, so for Hasbro to go back and revisit this guy and give us basically the definitive version of the character is really cool, and they've done a fantastic job. So we'll take a look at the figure in more detail in just a bit. As always, we're going to take a look at the packaging first. And it's been a while since I've shown you one of these. These are of course the vintage card backs. Can't believe it's been over a year since I've reviewed any of these figures. It's crazy. But obviously very cool packaging. One of my favourites. Got fantastic image, quite a close-up image as well, showing a lot of detail there on Nien Nunb. Also got the Return of the Jedi logo and the Nien Nunb name tab. And on the back you've got the 12 back layout featuring other figures from the line, and these guys will all be getting reviewed, so stay tuned for them. So that is the packaging for this guy. Now on to the figure itself, and as always, if you don't know already, you can watch these videos in crisp 1080p HD, so I'm going to zoom in for you and you can whack that up if you want. So we'll run through articulation first and then we'll talk about some of the details. He does have a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders, elbows and swivel forearms. He has a swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. In terms of weaponry, this is probably one of my favourite aspects of the figure, as he comes with some very vintage looking blasters. First of which is the blaster pistol, which is a nice throwback to the original weapon that was included with the Kenner 1983 Nien Nunb figure, and the blaster rifle is very similar to the one released with the Power of the Force Nien Nunb, so quite a retro feel to this character. Really like that. Very cool head sculpt as well. You know, nice detail there, great skin texture, and overall just a fantastic sculpt. And while we haven't seen a figure of Nien Nunb based on his appearance as the Millennium Falcon co-pilot, a figure was released in 2009 as part of the Legacy collection, which depicted Nien Nunb in a B-Wing pilot outfit, and I'll post that as a video response to this review. For some reason that figure was much taller than this one, and there was a lot of confusion as to whether it was actually even Nien Nunb. So if anybody's got any sort of perspective on that, please do feel free to share it in the comments section below. But in terms of this figure, he's very cool. A little bit shorter than your average Star Wars figure, but I'm assuming that's because Nien Nunb is a bit of a midget himself, so that's not too much of a complaint, and it doesn't take anything away from the figure because the sculpt on this guy and the weapons that are included are absolutely superb. So I definitely recommend picking this guy up. He is part of the final wave of the vintage collection. So if you don't have him already and you find this one in stores, grab him, because with the imminent release of the Black Series, I don't think he's going to be around for much longer. And before we wrap this review up, one thing to clear up is that he does indeed have a holster there for the blaster pistol to be slotted into. I'll just demonstrate that for you very quickly. There you go. So an awesome figure, definitely one that I would recommend picking up, especially if you are a fan of the Rebel Alliance and the characters from Return of the Jedi. This guy is a must-have. So thank you for watching this review, guys. I'll be back with many more very soon. So until next time, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.